Now, of course, New Year's resolutions, we're all doing them. What about social media New Year's resolutions? Have we all not just been living on our devices this last year? Well, here to talk to us about it is our social media expert, Miss Natalie Zavat. Hey, Miss Natalie, great to have you on the show again.
Great to see you, Jenny. Thanks for having me back.
Okay, so I know my screen time has been incredibly excessive this year, so help me out. How do I not overuse it but still stay engaged?
You're not alone. And it's been a year with travel and hospitality and tourism off the table for so many people. And that's being traded, of course, for nights in. Social
Right.
media consumption has gone up. Actually, 72% of adults say that their social media consumption has gone up this year compared to 2019. So I do have some tips for how you can make sure that your social media time is focused on quality instead of just quantity.
I like that. I think quality over quantity is big. So let's start with our first tip.
Absolutely. So if you have an app on your phone that monitors how much social media you're using, go ahead and delete it. And the reason I say
Really?
that
Okay.
is because similar to how a scale kind of spits out a number but doesn't factor in things like muscle mass or weight distribution, that number might tell you how long you've been on social media, but it's not telling you the quality of what you've been doing on social media. So if you spent 2 hours researching a civil rights hero, or even looking at funny memes with your partner that put a smile on your faces, in my opinion, that is 2 hours well spent.
I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, so great first tip. What's our second one?
Our second tip is you want to be mindful of what you're sharing. There is so much misinformation on social media right now, especially about COVID and the vaccines. So be thoughtful about what you're sharing and the source that it's coming from. So just check those sources, double check or even triple check them to make sure that you know what outlet it's coming from, that it's reputable. And if you can't find the outlet or you aren't sure it's reputable, ask a trusted friend before you hit share on your feed.
And I think all of us have come across something like that. So definitely a wise thing to do. And finally, tip number three.
Yeah, tip number three is just like mom said, watch your mouth. You can talk politics on social media. It is a place for idea sharing and opinions, but you want to steer clear of what I like to call trigger territories. Don't go to the comment section of the person who disagrees with you. Nothing good ever happens there. Make sure that you're spreading positivity if you can, and steering clear of those comment sections on Reddit that, of course, aren't going to breed anything good.
Natalie, you always have such great information. And I love following you on social media. So if other people want to do it as well, learning some more tips or just sharing ideas, how can they do so?
Oh, totally. Thanks. My Instagram and my Twitter are my name, which is Natalie Zafat.
Fabulous. Natalie, great to see you. And congratulations on the baby that's on the
Thanks
way.
so much.
So
Thanks.
excited for you.
Me too. Thanks so much for having me.